Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I'm at Woodford station right now. Got a train coming in onto platform number 2. And did you see that weird thing? Did you see? Train says Woodford. It's a weekend, but the train says Woodford because today is the Christmas Pageant event. As you can see, Perth W, and underneath in the green text it says, after the Christmas Pageant, trains will only depart from Perth Underground Station. Now, I don't know why these people are waiting here. I don't know why they're waiting there if the train is already on the platform. Also, if you haven't noticed, we're on the best set in existence, set number 60, the one that did the first ever airport line service. Well, this is the train of my memories. Here we go, we're departing already. But as you saw on the little screens up there, it did say this train runs from Whitford to Perth, stopping at all stations, because we're having Whitford services today. Now, it's obviously very strange to see Whitford services on a weekend, because that basically means you get a 7-minute frequency on the Joondalup and Mandurah lines, which is basically like how the airport line works now.
Next station, Greenwood.
To increase the frequency on Fremantle and Midland lines. So, train is completely empty. Don't really see the point of the W services right now. Maybe after the Christmas event it'll be more important, but at the moment it's just higher frequency. Had to waste 40 minutes on a 467 service right now just to get to here. It's already 5 p.m. But yeah, I'll just go there and film the disruption now. It's at 60. Now there is a lot of disruption in the city. Trains have to completely avoid the CBD, and buses. Sorry. Buses have to completely avoid the CBD, and trains on the Joondalup line depart from Perth Underground, while trains on the Mandurah line depart from Elizabeth Quay. It's split into 2 sections. Similar to how the 950 bus service is also split into 2 sections between Morley and Perth Busport, and Elizabeth Quay and Queen Elizabeth II Medical Centres. It's funny because 950 is actually going to Perth Busport now, as well as a lot of other routes which normally don't go there. So we're gonna go check it out now. Now I apologize in advance. I know I'm gonna stretch this video to an unnecessary length. It's already 3 minutes long, and I've only showed Whitford. It's not even anything to do with the event apart from the W trains. So it might get very long. Greenwood. But yeah, I'll film once we get to Perth Underground. Okay, we're now past Leaderville. Actually, the train is actually continuing to Coburn Central. I was a bit confused because the transport app actually said all trains go to Elizabeth Quay until 4 p.m. and then afterwards it said Perth Underground. So I thought that the trains are actually gonna terminate at Perth Underground. That's not true. They are continuing down to Coburn. Only after the event will it be separated. So it's funny to see Coburn announcements in the weekend, but there's no way to visually see it's a weekend apart from how empty it is, so I can't really tell any difference. Anyway, you can see at the front of our train. Also, I just realized something crazy, absolutely life-changing in the world of train spotting. I was trying to deduce which side of the set 60 I was on when I was on the first airport line train, because I didn't know if I was on this end or on the other end near the cab. And then I realized there is no way, listen, this is crazy, there is no way for a train to face the other direction of what it's already facing. Yeah? So that means this set right here, set 60, we have 4060 at the back, as you can see, and 5060 at the front, facing towards Mandurah, and there is no way that that can be changed. 4060 will always face Butler, and 5060 will always face Mandurah, because there is no loop on the network to change it, so it just goes up and down, and even if it switches right here, these tracks switches right here. Oh look, Everline trains at 64 towards Claremont, switches right here onto the Heritage line. There is nowhere on the Heritage lines can it flip around either. It's just impossible to do so. It can't do it anywhere. So that means, since I was at the front of the train when I was filming the airport line journey, and right now we're facing towards the High Wycombe direction, it means I was at 5060, not 4060. So this is now helpful in determining which side of a train you are on when you don't know, and which set will be on which side of the train if you don't know and you want to know. And just generally which way certain sets face. I don't know now, I've never actually checked if there's a pattern, like all number 4s face north and all number 5s face south, I'm not sure. But if there is, then they had to have some really careful thinking when these were built in Queensland to make them face the correct direction when it's put on the freight train to bring it across Australia. They had to make sure it's facing the correct direction, so when it's taken off, it's facing the correct way. Same way when they built the C-Series in the Bellevue building area. Anyway, this is a crazy thought that changes the way train spotting works now. But we're now here at Perth Underground Station. We're gonna get out now. I was here just yesterday. And this train is continuing to Coburn Central. I don't know why the Transfer app got very confused and is saying that it terminates here. Departing in 4 minutes on a Coburn service. But I don't really care about the trains, maybe just after the event. But the real thing to see is all of the bus service changes, which we're going to check out right now. Disruptions, I mean. Let's go up. Okay, confirmation for this. It's only from 8:30 p.m. onwards that they split the sections up, with no trains in the tunnel between the two stations. So that really just works to prevent people congestion here after the pageant. This escalator here was the longest one in the transport network, or thereabouts, until the Airport Central opens. Now, lots of Christmas things in the city already. I was literally here last night at like 9 p.m. Filming some things, but it's different now. So the road has apparently been closed since 4 p.m. already. So there is so many changes I don't even know what to say. A lot of the services are cancelled. People are confused, waiting for buses which don't exist. So you can see road there, William Street is closed. That means the entirety of these William Street bus stands, which was actually the topic of yesterday's video that I was filming. These stands here, which that video will come out in ages, but they're not used, which means services are actually traveling to Perth Busport, a wide majority of services, so you can see everything written on there. All that stuff. And CAT services are just cancelled, straight up cancelled. There is no like ifs or buts. You're just like, oh, can't be bothered to deal with the catcher, like with Deviations, cancelled. So that's how that is. I think there's a lot of people randomly waiting for buses at this stand. There's not any coming, so I might have to help a bit, but let's go check out weird buses at Perth Busport. Here they are, 48 and 950 bus. Now, I don't really understand something. There's literally like the road which heads straight down to the Busport in the middle of Wellington Street, right here, which is purposely built for quick access into the Busport, but for some reason the buses which aren't meant to go into the Busport actually bypass this and enter through the other tunnel into the Busport. I don't know why. Here's some of the final Red Cat services for the day until it's all cancelled. These guys almost crashed because this guy didn't realize that he has to move. Like, the stopping point for the traffic light here is way back. It's not over there. It's all the way back there, that white line, you see? Behind here. You're actually meant to stop there because of the buses doing the turns being too tight. Anyway, we need to cross the road now. It's so funny. 27 service, TP 2874, just on Wellington Street. So weird. I don't get how that gets down to the terminus, but it's just so weird. Oh, what? It's stopping? Why is it stopping? That's not a 27 stop. Actually, I think some of the stops on St. George's Terrace, they basically just shift them up to Wellington Street and pretend like they're meant to be here, and it's just temporarily serving these stops. There's so many changes. I need to read the thing properly to understand it all, but first I really want to get into Perth Busport and see all the weird routes in there for no reason. Finally, it's green now. Here's a 220 service coming out to the Busport Road, so clearly there's no issue with it. Really don't understand why the other ones don't go here. Anyway, let's head inside. Random influx of buses in here is so weird. It just states special events service with the 980. Don't even understand how their destination boards are programmed to actually say Perth Busport. I thought they're specific to the route, but looks like it's not. So we'll take a look at how many weird, unusual buses we can see in here. I saw a 41 down at stand 8. Don't think there's any other weird ones at the moment. Maybe I'll just get on the 41. But yeah, that's how it is with weird buses in Perth Busport. I think they're only going from stand A, so see that 41 up there? In 4 minutes from stand A? Yeah, I'll get on that one. Here it is, 2776. I don't think anyone's actually going to be using these buses because they have no idea that they come here. This one says, operates from Perth Busport only during special events. Bus number 41. Let's get in that now. Okay, we're finally departing. I don't know why we're 3 minutes late or something. We're meant to leave at 5:28. The driver's just sitting here for like over 10 minutes with the engine on, which is also illegal. So, funny thing is, I'm actually just going to take this bus literally nowhere in terms of distance. I'm just going in terms of elevation, which is so funny because I'm just going from the below ground Perth Busport to the above ground Perth station, which is like right on top of each other, so there's like no distance at all involved. But we are doing a long way out of the bus station to go all the way out. Oh. Well, the bus driver has ignored the fact that he's meant to travel out of... Oh, I know why. I know why they're meant to travel out there, because it has to stop at the Perth station stop, and services traveling out of this tunnel don't stop up there. So like, if I press the button now, what will the driver do? I've really stopped him, haven't I? Let's try. Just press the button now. First stop out of the Busport, because he took the wrong exit, because it's not what he's meant to do. He's meant to travel out there so that he can be on the left lane to stop at the stop. Now he has to cross the lanes like a maniac. I'm just not gonna stop there. He's just completely ignoring the fact that he has to stop there. Oh wait, no. He's gonna stop there. Let's see what he's meant to do. He's meant to drive in this bus lane and stay on the right, but now he just crossed all the lanes. Absolutely in a crazy fashion, just to be able to stop at the Wellington Street Perth station bus stop. So pretty much want to be a bit more of a daredevilish driver and don't mind crossing multiple lanes of traffic to stop at the correct stop, then you can take the shortcut out. But I actually wanted to be on that bus because it would have been the only service to turn left out onto Wellington Street from the stop in there, like from the other exit of the Busport. But that's okay. I just got off one stop now. I literally took it just to the above ground area. Now we're gonna wait for a 24 or 27 or something bus service, which is traveling along here. And yeah, I just confirmed on the website they're treating this stop as one of the stops for that service, so that it has an extra stop. Same with that 910 you can see there. Instead of traveling along St. George's, goes up here. Now the other major things are the Purple Cat actually and the 935. They actually use the freeway to get down from Kings Park to the bus station Elizabeth Quay, because they can't go along St. George's Terrace, which is so weird. The Cat goes on the freeway for one exit. I really want to see that. That is very cool. So I'm going to go and check that out. And then obviously all other bus services from Elizabeth Quay towards Victoria Park, they travel along Riverside Drive. This is an annual event. I remember last year, because we were here last year, the Christmas Pageant was on the day that the Blue Cat was being changed in terms of where it goes. So it was so perfect that it was on that day, because it allowed the fact that the Blue Cat last ever trip on the North British Loop was at a reasonable 4 p.m. time instead of like 1 a.m. So it's been a year since then now, and that was the day I went on Riverside Drive as well to get over to the Wacker after filming the Cat. Now I can go in there again, but first I want to get on the 24. Yep, there's one coming down right now, and that was perfect timing. I really wonder how it actually gets to maybe Point Fraser makes more sense, but Terrace Road, I don't know how it gets to Terrace Road. So we're gonna see right now. Wait, does the e-ink actually say these weird services are stopping here? Let me check. Nope, the e-ink is very confused and has no idea what's going on. So it doesn't list the 24. Here we go, we got a 24 bus service stopping here now. Also something you only see annually. Wonder how it's gonna get down to Point Fraser, 2857. Okay, literally every single passenger trying to get somewhere is confused. I just heard 5 different things. They're like, how do I get from Perth Station to Elizabeth Quay bus station by bus? Nah. That's impossible. Oh, look, the Australians in there again. Just like yesterday when I was on the NH. I haven't posted that video yet. Then there was the question, how do I get to Claremont Station from here? Which is on the other side of the road, ma'am. And she was so reluctant to ask the driver. She was like, no, I know where I'm going. And then she figured out that she was actually being stupid. Yeah, lots of confusion really. But this one now goes down to Point Fraser somehow. I don't actually know, and the transport app doesn't show. So just gonna see where it actually travels. Probably in some fashion that allows it to cross St. George's Terrace without actually going onto it. Or it's gonna go all the way down to the causeway and then go back. I don't know, we'll see. But if it does do that, how does 27 get to its terminus? Very confused. I don't understand why there's still Blue Cats running around when they were meant to cease service at 4 o'clock. This bus is basically express now, because that is the only extra stop it services, despite there being all these other stops. It only serves the Perth station stop as an extra stop. The driver's making some radio calls. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm just gonna film the journey now, see where it takes us. I have no idea. It's so weird. I rarely go on a bus without knowing where it's going. But I mean, I know where I'm gonna end up, but I don't know how I'm gonna get there. Well, I'll unpost the video when we turn off Wellington Street. Yeah, well, we're just going down Plain Street, which is the normal route for buses along Wellington Street and the last alternative option to get down there. Oh yeah, I get it. This section of St. George's Terrace is not even closed from Plain Street to the causeway, so that's where it can go. But what does that mean? Does 27 go down here, then turn left, then go around back to the terminus? I don't know. I'm really intrigued to see that. Okay, here we go. I don't know if we're gonna go straight now or left and then a big around the roundabout. Yeah, we're going straight. Okay, pretty simple then. Almost all services that go along St. George's Terrace go straight here. And there's some people over there waiting at that bus stop despite it not going to be served. That's a shame. I should go tell them. There's like an obvious sticker on the pole about it, yet they're ignoring it. Look at those suckers waiting for a non-existent bus over there. Crossing the St. George's, actually, sorry, it's Adelaide Terrace here. Crossing. And now we're gonna do a left turn. This is the only bus to turn left up to Adelaide Terrace. I mean, Riverside Drive. And yeah, I get it. The 27 probably just goes down there, yeah. Simple. So here we go. This is the only time of year when we get buses at this lovely big empty grass space here. Look at that, 9:40, 9:30, Riverside Drive. You never get to go on this road right next to the river as on a bus at any other time of the year. It's only at the early December Christmas Pageant annual event to go on this road. I'm definitely going to be taking a front seat shot of another bus going on this road in a second. This bus actually terminates right here at Point Fraser. Yeah, just a random terminus here. So in this car park, I'll get off and walk up to Adelaide Terrace to get another bus. Maybe I should also go tell those people there's no buses coming. I'll go do that right now. Just need to go around the car park first. This is very strange. This bus just enters this car park like, what is this? So weird. It's like, is this... Tell me if there is any other scheduled bus route to go through a car park except this. I don't think there is. Thinking about it, there really isn't. It's only this. Just through a car park, like what the hell? And then a big turnaround, and then we'll go to the terminus. Oh wow, the video is already very long and there's still a lot of changes to film, at least 3 more deviations. This is going to be 30 minutes at least, sorry about that. But it's very interesting annual event. Last year I was too preoccupied filming the Blue Cat changes that I couldn't do any of this. Here we are. Here we go. We're 24 the terminus. I just got off there. It's departing. Now I'm gonna run back to Adelaide Terrace. It's not that far away, so there's no problem with this random terminus. And see some other cool deviations. Okay, literally ran here in like 2 minutes. Got a B12 here, turning left, 960 to help those people there at that bus stop. Mark Steffens to the rescue. Oh yeah, sorry if you didn't know my surname yet, but I've said it a few times. Because they're very confused. See all the buses coming down Riverside Drive? These tourist buses as well. We need to help them. They're right there. I'll tell them right now. Finally, they've probably been waiting there for like half an hour. And why is the door open on this bus? Did the driver like get out to tell those people or something? No, I don't think so. I don't know what that's happening. Doors just opened there. And that was Mark Steffens giving a full explanation right there with the changes, and they left. Yeah, can't believe how long they're probably waiting. There's a lot of honking going on around here. This car's honking at this bus to go through and it's impossible. What is this idiot? Don't honk. It's impossible. 24 That's actually the same bus I was just on. Whoops, now the driver's like, what the hell? Anyway, doesn't matter. That bus goes straight ahead. Lots of them turn right. Still don't know what's happening with this 935. It's been idle there for like 5 minutes with the door open. He closed it now, but don't know what's happening. Gonna get on whichever bus will do the next service along Riverside Drive with a front seat available and film it. Don't know what this is. It's this B12 on the side of the road. Okay, so this stop here is the only available stop along the entirety of St. George's Terrace and Adelaide Terrace for any buses today. Only this one right here. Even 935 services go down to Elizabeth Quay with a temporary stop there today. And 910s turn early to Wellington Street instead of going along St. George's Terrace. So we're just gonna wait for the next bus to come here. Don't actually know when it's coming. Hopefully sometime soon, maybe even 935, that'd be cool. What's the time? Almost 6 already. Hopefully it's not dark soon. There's a 39 coming. Wait, no. There's a 72. 935 supposedly just left. And a 930. I'll just get on the next one. Well, just check the app. The 935 is just about to come in. So that's 2 in 1. Going along Riverside Drive and seeing a route where it doesn't normally go anyway, into Elizabeth Quay. No, 935 is not meant to go there. Just hope the front seat's not taken. 935 from Redcliffe coming in. And we'll film along Riverside Drive. Very scenic route for buses to take today, bypassing the entirety of St. George's Terrace. To be honest, some buses should do that every day to make a much faster journey, but they don't. Should come in just a few seconds. Yep, I see it. Wait, no, that's a 177. I could go on that, but there should be 935 right behind it. Yeah, there it is. Wait, no, that's a 960. Well, that's a lot of crap. Front seat's already taken on this one anyway, so I don't care. Very full as well. 960 stopping there. Coming in now, and this is actually one of the longest journeys you can make in the free transit zone, all the way from Adelaide Terrace before the causeway to Kings Park. Very long journey. Hopefully he'll stop now. Yes, the front seat's empty. Perfect. 935 in Elizabeth Quay. I actually just realized they're not continuing over to Kings Park. No, they could with a Purple Cat, but they're not. Like Purple Cat route. This just feels so cursed. 935s. I don't understand this feeling, but that's just how it is. 935. Now let's get on a Purple Cat and see where that goes. Well, I've traveled all the way from Elizabeth Quay back to Yagan Square. Didn't want to come here, but what happened was there were some Swiss tourists on the bus. We just came from the airport with the 935. They wanted to get to East Perth, like somewhere along St. George's Terrace. Obviously Google Maps didn't know about the closure, didn't tell them about it, and therefore they took the bus all the way to Elizabeth Quay. Then they asked the driver why he went there express, and he told them it's a closure, and he didn't know how to help them navigate back to where they wanted to go. Then I offered help, and I took them all the way down to the train at Elizabeth Quay. I took them to the Elizabeth Quay train station, persuaded the transit officers to let them in for free. I mean, it's free anyway, but only with a smart rider, but then I just let them in for free. We went one stop to Perth, got off here. Now I took them to the Yellow Cat, which can take them straight back. And they said thank you very much, took a picture with me as a memory of their first experience in Perth. It's very nice to be able to help people like that during disruptions like this. Although that did waste 15 minutes of my time. Well, not waste, but just used up. Alright, got back to Elizabeth Quay. It's been like half an hour since I was here before, almost. There's not really any other major changes. I figured out what the 27 does, because I was confused before. The 27 is actually going to its old terminus at Hale Road in East Perth before the February 27 service changes. You can watch that video in the corner. It's now going back there again for today's disruption, not to its Terrace Road terminus. That's where it goes, but that's not, I mean, it's cool to see it there again, but I'm not going to waste time going down there to film that. The only other important things, there's like basically 4 important things. 24s and 27s along Wellington Street, I filmed that. Riverside Drive services, I filmed that. But now I still need to film Purple Cat on Mitchell Freeway, which is like the biggest weird thing. And then that's basically it, apart from all the other little changes like 34, 31, 30, all now go from Elizabeth Quay, not Perth Busport. 950 split into 2 legs. As you can see, there is a 950 that just came down from Queen Elizabeth II Medical Centre on its second, like the bottom leg of its journey, and it just arrived to terminate here. I'm not sure if any actually terminate from Queen Elizabeth, only the other direction at Elizabeth Quay, so that's a rarity. And then also the 910 obviously takes a different route to get to Perth Busport, and the 160 also just terminates at Elizabeth Quay, completely ignoring the whole eastern section of the route, because there's no point since it doesn't serve any of St. George's Terrace. So that's about it, but all of this is causing really crazy delays. The previous Purple Cat was 13 minutes late, sorry about that, 13 minutes late, and the next Purple Cat is also already 5 minutes late, so not very impressed with that. Here's a 950 now coming in. I think he's going to park here in layover. I should probably not have gone here. Oh yeah, you can see there he's going to stand B6 for the 950. TP 2870. Purple Cat's still a long way away, but that's basically the last change I have to film. Everything else is just early or terminations and stuff, which you don't really, like, can't really film. Just like the different destos on the bus, but whatever. Yep, so just waiting for the Purple Cat now. Finally it's here, like 6 minutes, 7 minutes late. It's a future bus cat. Here it is, TP2145. Very dirty one, but whatever. These aren't refurbished yet, so I'll get on it now. TB2145 departing on route number 6 Purple Cat. Now, that is crazy, honestly. Okay, one thing I noticed, future bus without the beep bell sound. This is the only one that doesn't have it, like cat buses, because they retrofitted them with new bells. Anyway, yeah, I used to think that the Riverside Drive deviation was the coolest thing about the Christmas pageant. Obviously last year the Purple Cat didn't exist because it was only introduced in February, but oh my, that deviation onto the Mitchell Freeway, a cat on the freeway. You only see that if there's like a major Mandarin line shutdown, but in normal service, especially one of those future bus cats on the freeway, that was absolutely insane. And I really want to see it in the other direction as well, so I'm gonna wait for the next Purple Cat back. Oh my god, look at this. That bus, 20 minutes late. 20. Chock-a-block the entirety of the city. It's like New York or something. This is crazy. This event has brought in so many people. I don't know why you'd bring your car though. Like literally, what are you gonna do? You can't really park it anywhere that's special, and then you just have to walk anyway. Like take the bus, but the whole city, like not a single car in the city is moving right now. It's just standstill cars throughout the whole city. So I'm not gonna take any more buses. Can't believe this thing has brought so many people in. Luckily I filmed all the major deviations now. Back and forth. 20-minute late Purple Cat. Now I'm just gonna be a pedestrian and look at all the chaos in the streets. Also, there's frogs in the bus station. Listen. You know? I don't know where he is, but there's a frog in the bus station. That's funny. Anyway, okay, why does it list Route 41 up there? What? No 41s. Spent 5 minutes in the toilet just waiting for someone to open the door because the handle was like, I don't know, probably covered in poop. It was so brown. I didn't even want to touch it, obviously. So I was just waiting for someone to open the door. Anyway, TB2648 there. It's practically dark now. Luckily it's summer, so actually I just realized the longest day of the year, like the longest daylight time, is actually very close now. Only like less than 3 weeks. It feels like just a few weeks ago it was the shortest daylight hours. Now we're already approaching the longest and it's gonna start to get shorter again. Isn't that insane? Anyway, I feel like this video is like 30 minutes long. Now, the only things that I should still do is try to film a Purple Cat on the freeway from the outside because you never see that. And maybe on Riverside Drive, and then we can take the ferry, check out if the pier's nearly done. Just realized I've never even walked here. That's funny. I it feels like it's like 1980 now. It feels like Wellington Street bus station. Look at this. It looks so old here. I have no idea what this is. Anyway, I'm trying to get to the freeway, but I think I'm underestimating how far away it is. So it's nearly dark, you won't really see much. But you see the chock-a-block traffic though? Look. Completely full. So many bumper lights. All the way down. Traffic is endless. I'm gonna try to get somewhere now, but where does this go? the hell? The escalators are off, I might as well just walk up. I'm walking up on the right escalator, that's funny. I don't even know where this goes. To St. George's Terrace. I don't know, maybe you can go through here. Just confused. How have I never been here? What is this? Look, you're just in amongst the skyscrapers. Tall buildings at least. What the hell? And like these lights? Oh wow, we're actually quite high. Where are we? It's so weird. I feel like I'm entering some sort of private area. What the hell is this maze of buildings here? How did I not know this existed? This whole like plaza area. What? I'm so confused right now. Just found this new place in Perth that I've never been in by turning left out of Elizabeth Quay bus station. What is this? It doesn't even end. Oh, hang on. Yes, it does. There's St. George's Terrace. We might as well take a look at what all these deviations are about anyway, which is the Christmas Pageant. We'll take a little video. Oh, we're at this dome. How come this is open now? I swear to God, every time I come to this dome, it's closed. Look what a nice little coupe this is. You can be right in here at the very end of this long hallway of the dome and have something cool to eat. Look at these nice booth seating areas. That is so nice. I just wanna... Bro, this is such a nice dome. Okay, it's now in my top 5 domes. Wow. I'd love to go in there, but maybe I'll do it later. Anyway, let's see St. George's Terrace. Look at this. A random bus stop just completely blocked off. Oh, damn. That's a lot of people. Definitely can't plow a bus through here. That's insane. I gotta get out of the city before the crowds though. On the Joondalup and Mandurah lines. That's why they separate them between the two stations. Actually, yeah, I'll probably just take 389 because going in the train is gonna be a nightmare. 389 zips to my house and it's gonna be empty. So I still have a while though. It's only 7:30. Yesterday I was here till 8:50 pretty much, so I still have some time. I can try to walk up to the freeway. We're nearly there. I'm gonna jog there and then see if I can get a shot of the cat. Made it to the bridge. I've never actually been in here ever either. Discovering lots of new places today. It's actually such a nice spot. You're probably not meant to loiter in here, but you can see the main Mitchell Freeway cross through straight through the city. It's funny because Perth probably has one of the shortest freeway spans within the CBD. Most other cities have some quite extensive network, but here from north to south is just a few hundred meters, so you just come straight through. You can see South Perth in distance. I know it's very dark and blurry, but might be able to capture a cat once it comes across. With the nice lights here, you can also see the 9 News studio right there. Very nice. Noisy, but an amazing vantage point for the city. Just waiting for a purple cat. There's a not in service cat bus. Good enough. Going to the depot, but that's not special. It's actually meant to exit here. Yeah, I've been waiting for way too long. They're also delayed in the traffic. I'm gonna wait 5 more minutes for an actual one, then I quit. Here it is. It's 21:45 again. I'm so angry that I missed that. The stupid transport app's not even registering buses leaving or arriving because of like the changes. I got this better vantage point here, but that was such a crap shot. I could have got it way better. Anyway, that's how it is. Buses passing on this freeway. It's very dark and noisy and spooky here though, because there's like no one around, just the people in the cars who can't help you if something happens. So yep, heading back to Elizabeth Quay now. Well, the Christmas reindeer are right at the back of this Oh yeah, you can just walk on the road right at the back of this entire pageant, ready for the final hurrah with the fake Santa on it and the news crews. These way to the back, you can see the lights flashing caution here, typical for an event, yellow flashing. Funny that I'm just walking in the middle of St. George's Terrace. So these are the last vehicles to come through, as all the little children get to see the little Santa. Very busy. It's going to be insane on the trains after this. I don't think even the W services will be able to handle it. That's why I'm just taking my lovely 389. I'm actually going to be leaving at like 8:55 p.m, which is going to be the latest I ever left the city by myself. But I don't care. I'm not going on the train, and I don't want to leave in 10 minutes on the 8 o'clock service. So whatever. Well, this is the core of the event. I put my mask on now because it's absolutely packed. What is this? Literally like tens of thousands of people coming to watch some trolley driving down the street. All these bus stops just closed. Insane. Trains after this are gonna be unmovable. Look at this. Just infinite people all the way down St. George's Terrace. Well, at Victoria Avenue, the pageant turns to the right and heads down towards Langley Park. I found that guy who's always on TV, like Basil, I think his name is. Just from there. But yeah, whatever. That's not what this is about. I'm just showing you why the disruption occurs. I thought Langley Park's empty, but no, the pageant's actually directed straight there. I mean, good, at least I can have people around while I film Riverside Drive buses. Well, finally made it to Langley Park, the end of the entire pageant right here in this park. This is like where they conjugate before it ends. Here's all the buses running along Riverside Drive in the dark. Here's a 117 service to Cannington train station, TP 2476. Very cool to see the buses here. I know it's getting dark and you can't see, so I'm gonna just stay here for 10 minutes or so and film some buses along this road. I know it's dark, but like you can still do a bit. Obviously all the car traffic is also using Riverside Drive now. Busy road to cross. Here we go, got another bus coming down. I think it's a 32 service to Perth City Elizabeth Quay from Como. With TP, here it is, 2185. Passing straight by the Langley Park. Old Swan River here, with the South Perth down there. There's some other bus coming here, some old thing. I know you can basically see nothing. Party bus. Should probably move to the other side where it's a bit more lit up. Got a 9:30 on the other side right now. To Thornley Station, gas bus TP 1637. Got some more buses now, a 935, TP 2714, along Riverside Drive, and a 39, also from Redcliffe, TP 2373. Now we've also got some coming in this direction. Perfect. All of a sudden I get this wide variety of buses, and I didn't get any for like 10 minutes. Here we go. It's a 935 again. Obviously coming from Elizabeth Quay. Today's the only day it's doing that. TP 2335. And a 72 service to Cannington, TP 2719. Okay, that's probably enough bus clips here now. I did walk a very long way just to get that. You can see the Riverside Drive. Now I don't have time to go to the ferry, but from reports of other people on Discord, I've heard that it's not ready. so I don't think anything's going to be happening on Monday. Might just check it out anyway. I have barely any work at school on Monday. That's about it. Now I'm just gonna, final thing for this video, head to Elizabeth Quay and just see the exclusive Mandurah line services. The parade's probably gonna be finished soon because the exclusive services start at 8:30, although everyone obviously has to walk. So yeah, me too, me inclusive. I gotta walk back too, but probably not along Riverside Drive. It doesn't look very appealing to walk down here. Though there is a bus coming, maybe I just will, I guess. And here we got 9:40 to Redcliffe Station. So many Redcliffe services. 24:44. Stopping at a red light. Don't know. Yeah, the pedestrians are making it red. Well, that's good. We can get a nice shot of the bus up close. Ah, green. Yeah, sorry for the night footage. Just a few minutes past 8:30 and oh gosh, is Elizabeth Quay busy already. Looks like it ended. There is exclusive Mandurah line trains at this station today. If we go down and take a look. Oh wow, I've never seen that. Mandurah line passengers only. Joondalup line trains from Perth Underground. It does not at all even state the times because it's basically like infinite trains to get everyone out of here. Here we go, it says Joondalup line, next service is at Perth Underground, while next Mandurah train is in 5 minutes, so it's still a bit of a while. It's only a 5 minute frequency, so that's not very nice. Although there is a train coming in onto platform number 1 right now. I don't know what it's going to do. Maybe turn around and do a service from this side, or just go not in service to Joondalup line, I guess. That's pretty stupid though. Like, it runs between here anyway. It runs there anyway, but it just doesn't allow you to get on. But, oh, is that just what they do? They just go to Canning Bridge, say, what, this service terminates here or what? No. No, what? No. Wait, it should stop here then to let passengers off. I don't know, I'm very confused.
Attention passengers, please be advised. Only Mandurah line services are now departing from Elizabeth Quay. I say again, only Mandurah line passengers, your services are departing from Elizabeth Quay. Joondalup line passengers, please make your way to Perth Underground for your services. I say again, Joondalup line passengers, please head to Perth Underground for your services.
Yeah, it's...
I'm reminded that lifts must be used for all your bikes, prams and wheelchairs. Please do not bring these items on the escalators. We thank you.
Lifts. They only have one.
Thanks for using Transperth.
That was a cool announcement. The train just stopped in the tunnel. It's in the tunnel, just at a standstill. It's a very good system that they have with the 2 city stations to allow to spread out the crowds, where you can see platform 1 empty while platform 2 is packed. That train is going to be so full. Don't know why that train's just stopped in the tunnel. I think it's actually waiting behind another Joondalup one. So there's like 2 in a row, 3 in a row.
Your services are departing.
Everyone is very confused right now. I think it's all a joke because these transit train operators, they said trains are meant to be stopping here to drop passengers off from the Mandurah line, then run not in service to Perth Underground, then continue. But obviously you can just stay on it, and they're actually encouraging that, although I saw not in service trains going through, so I don't know exactly what's going on. I'm not sure the system, but my 389 is in 13 minutes, so I should leave now. That's a packed Mandurah service, 63 and 91 departing. I know I'm talking over the announcement. People are confused how it's functioning, but I'm not sure if they're actually stopping or not. But there's only 12 minutes left. I really have to go to Perth Underground. Now I'm going to sprint there, see there, and then go to Perth Busport. Well, you can see the insane queue for the lift as well. There's only one lift, so actually, like, yeah, it's very crazy. They put some barriers down here for some reason. Anyway, I gotta get out of here now. Here we are, press station. To be honest, with all this Mandurah Joondalup line chaos, I forget that the other lines even exist. So funny. I literally, for the last 30 minutes, I completely forgot about the existence of other train lines. I was just like, oh yeah, Mandurah in the south, Joondalup in the north. Anyway, so that means Perth is for all lines except Mandurah, which is very stupid. I don't know what's happening with those passengers at the other station. They're just randomly waiting there, hoping a train will stop. Obviously now there's also airport line services. You can go to High Wycombe, which is very cool. Very full tunnel. Services at 9 p.m. on a Saturday night. Everything's so full. 9 p.m. Saturday. People buying tickets. People using lifts. I'm gonna just head through here now. I'm still gonna go to the Busport. I'm not hacking myself into these trains. I'm just checking it out a bit. Here we are, packed Joondalup train. I mean, not too full, but still. I don't understand this. Whitford's K. What is this? Whitford's K? It's either Whitford's W or Clarkson K, not Whitford's K. Whitford's K is now leaving. I think this is the one we saw going to the tunnel before. Oh, forcing the door open. Naughty boy. Anyway, this one is not for Mandurah passengers. The driver stepped out. We are departing now. That train's going. Could go in it, but there's probably terrible bus connections after that anyway. 9 p.m. on a Saturday night. I wonder what the Busport is like there. It might be very full too. This is the Mandurah platform not in use. People are very confused here as well. There's only 6 minutes till my bus from Perth Busport leaves, so it is time to go now. Service from platform 1 departs in 4 minutes. So they're just continuously coming in through the tunnels. I still don't get how it works. When you're going inbound, do the inbound trains just terminate at Leederville and Canning Bridge or what? I'm very confused. And the other lines are functioning normally. That's about it anyway. I really gotta head to the Busport. Now there's only 5 minutes left, although I really don't know what to expect. Are people actually using the Busport too and it's gonna be packed? Is the bus gonna be 30 minutes late or is it gonna be completely normal? A quick shot of the busy Perth main station. People crowding to go to the toilet too. I think they just changed some airport line trains into all the way to Fremantle trains to cope with the crowd, because if they go to Claremont, by the time they come back it's going to be quieter anyway, so might as well just go to Fremantle. So now you have 7 minutes frequency to Fremantle with B series trains coming. They're probably using platform 3. That's very cool. I wish I could stay here and see all of the different chaotic things on all the lines, but then it'll be like 12 a.m. by the time I get home, so gotta go now. Let's see the Busport. Perth Busport again, where we were many hours ago filming the disruptions. It is so surprisingly empty. Only a few routes are actually affected. I mean, it's quite busy for 9 p.m. on a Saturday night. It's a very late time, but it's still much emptier. Do people even know the Busport exists? There's my 389. I think a lot of the people rarely use public transport that came to this and are very confused. Someone said, oh, the Mandurah line is closed. What a day for it to be closed. And then just went on the Thorney line for some reason. I guess someone's gonna pick them up at Thorney instead of Colburn or something. Anyway, my 389 looks like it's gonna be pretty busy, but still a nice direct service straight home. So that's the end of this video. I'm gonna make sure I finish speaking by the time I get on. I cover all the special deviations, cover the train chaos, everything. Helped Swiss tourists. So much special stuff. Just in time I got to Perth Busport to board my 389. Look at this, just in time. And now I basically covered this, even all the new stuff, the purple CAD, the airport line, everything. This is an annual event anyway. The first weekend of each December there's all this stuff, but I don't have to go filming it again next year. Last year I was preoccupied with the blue CAD, this year I filmed it. Now I don't have to go again next year because it'll pretty much all be the same unless we get any new routes introduced anytime soon, or they decide to change some stuff with the trains, or the Antwerp extension already opens. Anyway, then they might have the Antwerp, Clarkson and Whitford services, and Butler. I don't know. Wait, will Butler even be a terminus ever anymore? I don't think so. 39 will be pretty full, but that's okay. Bye. Thanks for watching this very long video. Here's my journey home. You can see, I don't know why it's so green, but 8:55 p.m. all the way to Wanneroo, very close to my house. This is the end of my day. One of the latest times I've been, well, the latest time I've been to Perth Busport by myself. Also got a B12 over there, 3013. That's the end of this video. 2660 doing my service home. It's already packed, but oh well. Bye.